Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. I am Ye and I listen to debut songs, comeback songs, and songs I never heard of for the first time with you all. I like to dance to K-pop. I think it's a fun way to exercise and move around, so if you're interested in checking out my previous projects, please do so. I also like to practice Japanese and vlogging at the same time, so I have these monthly vlogs. If you're interested in that, please check it out. And lastly, I love food, so if you're a foodie like me, I post a little bit in this channel, but my other channel has a lot more food related content, such as trying to make food, bake food, mostly sweets, but also eating different snacks with you all. So if you're interested in any of these, please check them out, and thank you for doing so. Alright, we are listening to a comeback by ATEEZ, and I saw or watched the prologue and I was very confused but also like very interested in seeing what's going to happen, and now they are here. And so the name of their song is called HALAZIA. It feels like it's a chant or like a statement in another language. And for some reason it reminded me of like Hala Hala, you know, their older song. But I don't know, it's just very intriguing, very mysterious, kind of dark, but I'm looking forward to it and can't wait to listen to it for the first time with you all. Before we do so though, I want to let new viewers know that I don't pause and then comment and then play again. I watch the whole thing, you know, the entirety of it first, and then I have a discussion about it afterwards. I feel like it's better for me for the first time watching it, and also just coming up with themes and ideas and maybe even questions for you, so help me out as we go on this journey. So yeah, without further ado, let's check out their comeback song right now. Of course, we can't forget the KQ Entertainment introduction. My bias is Songhwa, and yeah, in case anyone was wondering, I mean, I love ATEEZ as a group, but I always have a bias, and he caught my attention, especially like those glares and licking his tongue in the past. Like doing stuff with his face is just very like mesmerizing. But I'm also looking forward to or wondering if Mingi has like fix on and he going rap 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 rap. But anyways, we don't know based on this right now. So let's enjoy ATEEZ's HALAZIA. HALAZIA? I will find Allah.
소리를 이끈 작은 파란 새야 속삭임이 들려오는구나 시작되는 깊은 눈물 세상을 뒤집을 목소리
Who are you? I just made myself in now. Who are you? 거울속 비춘 넌 누구인가? Who are you? 기대 안에 기대 이 길은 뒤에 시대와 미래 사이에 난 어디 있을까?
듣고 싶은 난 사랑의 숨소리를 알고 싶어 난 이대로 괜찮은지 소리를 뜬 작은 파란 새야 속삭임이 들려오는구나 시작된
this song was definitely not like very, very upbeat, if you know what I mean. It's kind of slow. It's like calling out to something. It's very different, of course, but I have even more questions. Or do I even have a theme going on for this? I don't know, but let's go back to the beginning and share some of the thoughts. So we saw a little bit from the prologue making a statement. There's this scarecrow, I call him Scarecrow, and everyone is kind of emotionless, or they forgot what emotions were according to the prologue. So everyone was very still, and even in this MV, people were kind of emotionless, right? It seems like they will follow whichever group is closest to them, so to speak. So it seems like this Scarecrow was in charge, but now the tables have turned and ATEEZ will be the ones who will be dominating, at least so it seems. They have some type of magical power, as we also learn in the prologue that the gravity is fading away too, but they're there and they are remaining, they're standing strong. So it seems like they can be very dependable heroes or people or magical beings in this MV. And we just see a lot of contrast between light and dark and daytime and being hidden underneath or covered, which I thought was very, unique as well. Will I come up with anything significant? Maybe not, but I would love to hear your side and share your stories too, or your interpretation as well. Here we have Songhwa hanging out outside, and Mingi will join in a little bit, but everyone else is like undercovered, kind of hidden. It seems like they're chanting and something is going to happen with their chanting or their powers, I guess. But the choreo was very powerful, intense. They looked super light, like lighter than a feather, even though they're dancing with full force and intensity. So it just is really interesting because also the lack of gravity makes you lighter, and they're dancing very lightly even though there's gravity, ish. They have gravity. Anyways, we also see Yosang with the chains, and I was wondering in the prologue, like, what does that mean? And it seems like he is one of the many people who is trying to bring that dark orb down instead of up. Could that be gravity? What does that black orb stand for? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But he is one who is also trying to save the world in some ways, as it seems like it's a dystopian world. And we have Maknae here, Jongho, singing his soul out. He has the power to sing and bring strength to the other members. I just made that up, but I feel like it might make sense in that way. But we also see a lot of people covered in more of a white attire and just looking up to him. It seems like he's like a speaker, a leader that they trust or that they are interested in. I love the facial expression. At first, like from a distance, I thought it was San with red hair, but this time it's someone else. And so it's just very interesting as I pause here. Sometimes you might think, oh, the main vocalists are these people in ATEEZ, but wait, these other members can also dance. Oh, this is the visual. Wait, they're all visuals. Oh, only two are the main rappers. Wait, the other members can rap too, And like, oh, they're good dancers, but these two are the best. Wait, hold on. They just all improved in dancing. So maybe I'm biased, but I feel like ATEEZ is just well-rounded. Each member is getting better and better. For example, Wooyoung, he's a great dancer. He doesn't sing a whole lot distribution-wise. However, he has the facial expressions. He's getting much better at it. I feel like he has more confidence in that too. And so, yeah, we're pausing here because also the hat, which is from the past as well. From many of the previous ATEEZ MVs, they have that hat and the outfit to show other meanings. But man, they were killing it. Like, this was very intense, but it's not like fast paced. Like I said, it's not intense beat wise and rhythm, like blah 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 blah, but it's just making you slow down. But also the moves are very crisp and clear and precise. Then we have Hongjun with the fluffiest hat compared to anyone else in this MV, and he has his rapping part. He reminded me a little bit of a naughty Dalmatian, like a little dark Dalmatian who is in the dark but knows what's going on and kind of like the leader of the pack. And then Mingi is outside with no fix on, but he is also showing power from outside. So it seems like ATEEZ is dominating both whatever is outside and also what's happening underneath, or that's more hidden and more secretive. And so I just like the contrast of it as well, and wearing black and white, a little bit of a Jedi feel for some reason. I don't know, that's just me. But yeah, I just really like how there's just more and more power going on, more and more people as well, but they seem to be not your typical pirates anymore, but something even more fierce and magnificent that's coming our way and their way in the storyline. And they're tugging so hard. Sun did such a good job acting and seeing him in great pain and pulling that orb thing. Oh, nice hairdo. And look at his hair, he's also dancing, right? But I just feel like it's so symbolic when that orb drops and hits, I think that might be Sun. It's just like, wow. Is he okay? Is he supposed to handle that pain or that pressure that was upon him? Kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy. I don't know. Cloud, Aerith, Sephiroth. I don't know. Just the scene right here. Very Final Fantasy-y, and I like that. And then we see the reflection of a few heads, and they are not ATEEZ. And they slowly go back. So it seems like maybe their plan didn't go, or I should say it didn't go the way they planned it, and maybe there'll be more obstacles and challenges for ATEEZ because it seems like Sun has taken the whole, has taken it all, I guess, and so maybe there's more things coming our way. But I have a lot of fun interpreting it, trying to make sense of it, and I just want to hear yours too. I mean, I can also watch their interviews and whatnot to get a better feel of it, but I also, you know, would love to hear from you as well. And look, Songhwa is doing his like mouth tongue thing again. Like, I guess he's been practicing. But anyways, this was like a piece of artwork with a lot of symbolism and meanings, and it's just making the audience think a lot about it. Or I'm just thinking a lot about it. Anyways, continue to support ATEEZ. Enjoy HALAZIA, I think that's what they said, many more times, and I will see you in another video.